Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the biggest challenges in creating a real estate photography business. All right, so you got your camera, you're ready to go, you got the basic know-how. Now, how do you get customers, do all this? What are the challenges? Obviously, those are things that you're going to be thinking about if you're starting a real estate photography business, but I just want to, in this video, share some of the things that I experienced personally when I started at the end of 2013. So I was a solo real estate photographer. We actually did sign installation posts. We did a whole lot of other services outside of just photography. We eventually didn't offer those anymore, but having so many variables to manage as a single person is pretty challenging, right? Like, I think about the 3 or 4 month mark, I was doing, and I was covering a large market area, and I was doing, I don't know, 6 to 7 shoots a day on average by myself with sign installation after shooting the photo. So there was a lot involved. So you really have to get your efficiency down. The thing that was most important to me was to meet the demands and meet the demands of my customers, as well as meet their turnaround time expectations and all that. So the first thing, as I started to get busy, the first thing that I kind of let slide a bit, which didn't really negatively impact the customers, was like invoicing, right? So that's a back end, that's for me. Obviously, you need to collect money in order to survive, but my priorities were always the customers, right? Like, I gotta get out there, shoot when they need me. I need to turn around and edit these as quickly as possible, get them back to them. And our business model has almost always been the vast majority of our photo shoots are delivered the same day. Back in the day, we used to have photographers shoot and edit, so that made it kind of easy. But our workflow today is even simpler. We have a central editing team. So anyways, there's a lot of pros and cons to that, and there's some issues in regards to training, right? Now, as I was starting and I was getting going, I was starting to get busy. I was always thinking ahead, like growth, right? I wasn't about the money. I really enjoyed the business, and I was thinking to myself, how am I gonna train or bring somebody else on that can do everything that I'm doing? Because I was doing a whole lot of stuff like manual labor work, photography, and then all while meeting the same customer expectations, right? So that, in my mind, is probably the hardest, going from 1 to 2. So that second hire is critical. You gotta have somebody that's really on the same page as you. And it's also challenging from a financial standpoint, because usually at that point in time, going from 1 to 2, you're gonna dilute your revenue quite a bit, right? By committing to another person. And right away, your jobs aren't gonna go up drastically, right? So you're basically gonna have to take a pay cut in order to push your business forward. Yeah, I do remember at the end of that first year, man, I literally was taking L's, but I always stayed to the commitment that I made to my team members, to my customers, putting them first, right? Versus, my needs. Now, several years down later, I've been able to, take care of me and my family a little bit better, but that's still, the priorities haven't changed, just the scope and scale of the business. That is the biggest thing. I don't want to make this video too long. Obviously, if I go through the whole thing, it does seem like every time you triple in size, you have new logistical issues or systems or different things. So anyways, just a couple of things to think about and some of the challenges that you might experience when starting a real estate photography business. So anyways, if you got value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, as we consistently put out content just like this. And as always, thanks for watching. We will see you guys on the next one.